Welcome everyone. Alright, let me see. Okay, I can channel my. Okay, perfect. Welcome everyone. How's it going? Happy Friday. Let's just start with a little bit. I'm gonna start adding the bean cream. I honestly run out of. This is the last drop that I have from my bean cream, and I love this one. Let me actually add it here for the TikTok fam. Okay. So I already applied my skincare. I'm just adding my bean cream, which is the last step. And this is super key for me because if I'm gonna be prepping my skin for makeup, this is gonna be key. Okay, hold on. No. Okay. Pelusa. ¿Te saco? Pelusa's just like... No, Pelusa. She's allowed to be here, but I tell her if you start working... Yeah. No. Okay. Okay, let's remove this eye patch because they are dry. Like when I'm using this dry patch, it's like they remind me of this candy that I used to when I was a kid. They need to be like dry, so that's when you know you absorb all the juice, like your skin absorb all the juice, and that's a good sign. So we want that. We want to make sure that we are using our hydrogel mask until they absorb everything. Now, we did that. Already primed my skin. Already, I like did my skincare. I'm gonna do a little bit of SPF. Let me do. Or actually, the SPF that I'm gonna be using is with my BB cream. I've been loving this. Let me link this on the TikTok shop. Now, if you ask me, I really like this one even to just leave it on because the coverage is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. It's like full coverage. I have the SPF. It's doing the job. It's a good one. And welcome everyone if you're just joining the live on TikTok and Twitch and YouTube. Hi, my name is Amanda. I'm a licensed esthetician and professional makeup artist. I've been in the industry for 14 years, so I'm just here getting ready, sharing the tips. And if you have any question, this is the time that you can ask and I will share what I know. And also if you want to create your own skincare routine or makeup, let me know. Because that's... Okay, I want you to see this. Like, you see the coverage. Now, when they gave me the color, it was a little more on the gray cool side. So I was like, is this really gonna blend nicely on my skin? And it did. Like, you can see how it just blends so beautiful. You seen that? Like, especially my acne scars. That's where we wanna like blend. Let me... Why can I pink this? Let me pink this with... So you can apply it with your finger, but as you know, I love to use my face tanning mint by GD Queen. We also have it on our shop, or you can go on the link. We have it on our Skin Mantra shop too. And basically what this is gonna do, and the reason that I like to use one of this is because it doesn't gonna absorb the product. It really doesn't, because again, it's meant to be to apply like tanning lotion evenly, no strikes, so it does the same with the makeup. So I've been obsessed using this because it's just so easy, and if you pat it you get more coverage. Okay, let me add it on the TikTok shop so you know which one I'm talking about. And when it comes about a price wise, this is Korean by the way, and it's really clean. I like the fact that it's made with superfoods, and you also have the SPF. It's made with fermented ingredients. Okay, what's the Misha? Oh, here it is. They have the one with the SPF and they have the one without the SPF. So I'm adding right now both on the TikTok shop, so you can see it. If you, oh, and don't forget, if you're on the TikTok shop, click here because we have coupons the TikTok shop is giving us for you. So you need to claim those before they run out, because they're giving me a limited of amount, and I think I have $200 on coupons. If so claim those. So okay, here it is. It's $12, and I honestly, you're gonna love it. I'm using the shade Natural Beige. So, and I do the same on the purple one, which the purple one doesn't have SPF, but the red one have the SPF. This is the purple one. So this is the purple one. The SPF one I like better because it does have the pump, so it's easy to apply. This one, it's more like that, but I'm gonna just apply a little bit so you can see it's the same. But just because in the mornings I like to wear SPF, so I like the fact it's on my beauty blend, on my BB cream. But you see the cover, it's just crazy, and it really looks like skin. Yesterday I actually used this one by itself. Like, I didn't add powder, anything. It was just like me staying home. So I literally just applied this one the whole day. I didn't have any transfer, and I was wearing like a white sweater, and also it just stays so beautiful. So beautiful. So let's move to the next one. Let's do a little bit of contour. Okay, I'm gonna be using this one, the Contour Stain All Day. I really like this one because the formula is really amazing, doesn't clog the pores, really easy to apply. And it's super like, again, I'm using the Tanning Man. I don't know if you can see how easy it is to like blend all this. Just gonna like balance the color here. Here, what I do, I literally kind of go back and forward and just bring it all the way here. Now, because that tool that I'm using is this Tanning Man, it is designed to be used on liquid, also powders, but I really prefer to use it on liquids. And it really is designed to make sure that everything is on your skin and less on this on the mint. So it really make it super easy to apply anything creamy, especially for the look that I'm going. I'm gonna go for the pink cheeks like this. Like, I'm going for that Barbie look. So I'm gonna be using this one. I'm also gonna be using just a little bit of this. I'm gonna be telling you something. I love I actually love this creamy blushes. Anything creamy. I mean, I have this one. I have also this one, but these ones are more easy to apply. Actually, I have a lot of the colors from this brand. Like I have all of this. So you can actually create your own blush, which is crazy because back in the days, I remember the creamy brushes that were like really creamy, like they were in a pan. So this new way, hello, what's your favorite concealer? Okay, on Twitch, they're asking me what's my favorite concealer. I have two. So one of my recent favorite is the one by this Korean brand Turtur. Let me show you. I have it right here. Let me just start blending this. But you see how beautiful this is? And because I put the little kind of like, look how pretty. Oh my god, I'm in love. And you want to make sure that it's bright because then with the powder it tones down. And let's look for the concealer. Let me show you my favorite concealer. So one of my favorite concealers that I've been using for quite a couple years now is the MAC Studio 4 24 hours. I do like this one. It gives you really great coverage and it stays all day. Also, it doesn't gonna crease that easy. So this is one of my favorites. And then I have one that's becoming my favorite too. That one I just discovered this year. But where is it? Where is the Turtur? I just cannot find it now. That's so weird. I think I know where it is. Did I just drop it? Oh my god. I cannot believe I just lost the concealer. Oh my goodness. Okay, here it is. I did drop it to the second row. Okay, here is another one of my favorite concealer. This, between this one and this one, gonna have a little bit more coverage. But this one I've been lately using it for like every day. And also another thing that I love about this one is like two sides. So you have this lipstick side where you can kind of go over to certain areas and conceal that like this, or you have the more liquid, and this one gonna go like this, right? So I like that fact that this one is duo, and that's why it's becoming another one of my favorite concealer, because you have that dual, like you have the kind of like the lipstick side, which is more creamy, and then the liquid. So it's really make it really simple to kind of like contour, highlight, and correct those areas. You see the difference? And correct those areas that we want to correct. Now, on this technique, I've noticed that I prefer to do first my blush, like I do the contour and then the blush, and then I go with the concealer. But do you see the difference? They say, hi, can I be your mod? Hi. Yes, but I don't know how to make. I literally, this is my third stream. No, it's probably my fifth stream on Twitch. How do I make mods? I'm learning. So hi, Leon. So if you, yes, your browns are gold. Thank you. They are actually natural. I got it from my mom. She's the one who have full eyebrows. So I'm blessed on that area. I don't really pinch them or do a lot of stuff. I honestly just kind of like natural. Hi, Sana. Oh my god, thank you, babe. How are you? Thank you for the heart. I haven't seen in a long time. But the times that I see you're rocking it. Thank you. Good. Yes, I'm good. Thank you for the heart, my love. Are you going live soon so I can come and support you? I haven't seen you live. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of stopping myself from going on TikTok too much because I don't know if that happened to you, Sana, but sometimes I get lost on like scrolling and no creating content. I don't know if it's only me or because sometimes I can spend hours. Okay, another one thing that I noticed because I'm going for that bright pink on the blush area, kind of like, ooh, it's cold outside, you know. I was I was watching I think, I don't know, I was watching Hulu and there was like a commercial of the Kardashians, and Khloe and Kim Kardashian, they have this pink blush on here, and I was like, we want to recreate that look, so I'm going for that. So I noticed that when we use red blush, when you blend it, it's gonna give you more this pink look. So on top with the powder, it does gonna work beautiful. So that's why I'm telling you, I've been loving having like all these shades of colors on blushes, and I literally have all of them. I don't think I'm missing one. I got them on special, but yeah, and I think I paid the one that's like two for 30, which is not bad, and they last you a long time. So I like to combine them, and it's great because if you really want to create your own look with blushes, you just need all this. And I've been loving these brushes because they stay a long time. I'm serious. And I did have, I'm noticing also the like doing less powder, like I just do the powder. Beautiful blush, thank you. I'm just doing, okay, so I start with this, with the pink one, and then because I want it, and then I did just one dot of this, like this one, but not that much. And then I was like, I wanted more bright because after this I'm gonna do the powder, and my powder have a little bit of color, right, because it's a powder foundation. And then I did this one red. When you add red, you get this beautiful kind of like pinkish because it blends. And I like to wear that type of blush on winter, you know, because it's cold. I don't know, I just like, okay. And don't worry if it gets on here, like don't worry. Can we see the, can you reach your, okay, can we see that? What do you mean? Click my name. Okay, I will, hold on. Are you following me too? I'm like, are you guys following me on Twitch? Do you need, like, how would I know? And what a moderator do? How, like, I don't know if I should be trusting people like this on the internet, you know? It's like, I know you, like, because I've been, and yeah, I mean, Santa knows about that. There is some wild people on the internet. So I just want to make sure that, you know, we are aligned. Okay. So you see how bright it is. Obviously, I wouldn't just, well, people, Sana knows because she's been living in this neighborhood for how long, Sana? I think, honestly, I think you were the first one that I really interact when I was first going live, and then seeing you live now and all that is just such a vibe. Because, you know, we're here on the journey and we have seen a lot of people. That's all we have to say, me and Sana. Like it's a wild ride, right? So, okay, so you see how it's like bright pink. So we want that. Unless I even, you know what? I even want to go a little bit more bright pink, just because. Why not? But this is the lighter one. I am not doing the right one, and I'm just doing here. Look, the worst that can happen. Here's one thing that I'm gonna tell you. There's one thing that you can never kind of like go back when you're doing your makeup is when you start working with darker color. Like when we adding like you know, more like burgundy color, then going back to it, it's gonna take, yeah. So when it's color like this, you're like, okay, we can. But when we start like adding more and more, that's when, you know. And you see how I'm like going here because I'm kind of want to create that look of like, it's snowing. It's getting really cold where I'm living. And I'm a oh my god, I cannot even say my sign. I'm a Aries. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. Aries. Oh my god, Aries. Aries. I cannot say it to you in English. So yeah, Aries. I'm Aries. Hope I say that right. Um and I'm fire. So I like to be on the warm. I love it. Like on winter, it can like, I mean on summer, that's my favorite season of the year because that's when I'm like that I'm on my element. Okay. So when it's super cold and it's snowy, I just want to be by the fire all day long. So okay, so now let's go with the blush. So this is important about this technique because you see me starting, and let's do a really quick recap. I did the BB cream this have amazing coverage, amazing. And it's Korean and it's clean, and honestly it's becoming my top #1 go-to foundation or cover up for my everyday. If I'm gonna go out and I want more coverage, then I will pull up my foundation, but this used to be my daily. Now is this because they have more like clean elements. It have superfood elements that are fermented, like hold on, beet, carrot, cabbage, blueberry, eggplant. So it also have bifida, and it's, and you can like, you know, it's like drinking your goods, like drinking your green fruit, like your green juice. You know, when you're drinking a really good juice from, you know, from fresh fruit, then all like corn syrup and all that stuff. So I did this. We did the blush. I mean, we did the contour. So we did the BB cream, the contour. I did the blush. For the blush, we mainly did this. We did a little bit mix of this on this. Or we take a screenshot of this if you have to. But this is the order. After this, and you can switch these two blushes for any other color that you want. I'm going today, we're vibing with something more pink, so that's the look that we're going. But you can do, one of my other go-to is the orangey. That's, I'm a coral girl, so this is my go-to too. And this is really pretty for the winter. Let me add it just a little bit so you can see it. I did just a little bit here at the beginning, but it's more like, I don't know if you can see it. And I love applying it with my tanning man. This one, you can find it on here too. It's the GD Queen. And if it's not, go to her shop at skinmantra.shop in the link too. And you're gonna find it there on her website. Now, because we did all this, I like to clean that area because we didn't apply any concealer. I'm gonna apply some concealer. I'm gonna be using something that have more coverage, and honestly it's a little bit lighter for highlighting, and that's what we're gonna do. So I like to apply here, and this have full coverage and it's light, so this is gonna be working as my highlighter. Okay. And I just make sure I put everything there. I'm gonna grab my beauty blender, and this is the time that I only like to work with the beauty blender because I'm gonna be working around my eyes, so it's easy to blend. Okay. I'm gonna start with this one, and then this one. But you see the difference? And then, alright, let's do this one. And I'm working up because we want to create this lift. This is something really important. I'm using the NW24. The Mac Studio Fix is also here on the TikTok shop. I know, can you imagine? Mac is now on the TikTok shop. Wow. I just cannot sometimes I'm like, that's crazy, but it is here. I just cannot see it. Well, it is there. If someone knows the number, just type it on the chat, because I don't want the concealer to dry on my eyes like this. You also need to work with this product. You know what? They don't dry as fast as some other products and I do appreciate that, because sometimes you're like, you know, you're kind of like doing your thing and you don't have like 1 second to go and do the other. Wow. And I just like to grab whatever is left and just kind of like, but you see how the blush, it cleaned that area. Now again, for this technique, what I'm doing is really get everything. So I just go with the powder foundation and just like blend. This is gonna get more blend, so we want it to look a little bit more bright. Does that make sense? Okay. And I'm going for that kind of like pink blush look. That's what we're going for today. And I was okay. Now we're gonna set it. Okay, now we're gonna set it, and to set it we're gonna hold on. I get issues sometimes here after I apply my makeup. I don't know if that's okay. Let's, what time is it? 1:43. Okay, perfect. So let's set it. Now, what am I gonna do first? I'm gonna do the loose powder today. For the under eye, sometimes I like to use loose powder like this, just to set it. I don't like to bake my under eyes. That's something that honestly, as a professional, I don't like to do it. I really don't like the technique that much. It's just like, the only time that you will see me using it, maybe it's when I'm like doing my eyes first, or I did my foundation and I'm doing my eyes, and then I do a lot of like loose powder and I leave it there. And the reason that I leave it there is because if I have any fallout of my my eyeshadow or anything, once I clean it, it's gonna go with that. Does that make sense? That's the only time that you will see me really working with that type. I don't know. I just, that's the only, yeah, that's it. But you see how it blends really, like, look at the intensity and look how it just like literally calm down. I'm using the Bare Mineral, the Bare Mineral powder foundation. I obsessed with this. Let me see something, because that really blend my blush right away. Okay, I don't know if you can now see how it literally blend everything. And that's it. Like, you just do the powder, and because you already do the blush, everything, it will stay there. Okay, let me, now after this, the thing that I will be setting the makeup with any fix setting spray. I like to use, there are different that I've been using. I like to use this one. I've been using also this one, the Divine Water. My favorite, honestly, is the Mix-In, and this is a Bean Balancing Mist. I just shake it, right, and just like go like this. Do I want to use this one or do I want to use this one? Which one should we use? This one or this one? What is the fit? Both are good, honestly. I like both because the both are gonna leave you with that. Let's just use this one. I don't know, I just feel like using this one. And you just spray it, and you kind of wanna look. I trust the mist on this one. There's something you kind of need to like always check, but the mist on these two are good. They're really gonna create the mist. I have the other one, they just like, and it just leave the mark. So you kind of want to do a good mist. This is kind of like set, blend on your skin. The powder is gonna go away. Now, any of this, they're not gonna make your makeup stay longer, like 24 hours, because they're not designed by that. There's ones that are designed by like for that, you know, the ones that say, oh, this is gonna make your makeup stay for 24 hours. These are more like a fixers. It's like, how good can I explain it? It's like a toner, and it's just gonna help you to blend everything on your skin, and the powdery, like that powdery look, is gonna go away. It's just gonna go away. Okay, now we leave that. After that, there is a tip that I will do, and if you have any highlighter, this is when I apply my highlighters. After I have a spray any mist, and this is when we do that. I don't know why it gets so itchy around here. Okay. And okay, so I just need to do the eyes. So for the eyes, I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. So for the eyebrows, really quick, I've been doing this, and it's honestly the easy thing to do. I've been working a lot with the brown pen. It's like a market, right? Like, it's like a market like this. Okay, and I literally just kind of like, there's two tools that you're gonna have to have, like the product, which is this, and I like to have a brush and a angle brush, so something like this, right? But that's only for emergency, if I need to like redesign that. So I grabbed this. Let me see, where is the brown pen? I grab this and I just go like this. And you see the difference? It just creates the fine brown right away. And with the brush, I'm just gonna go right away and blend a little bit the product so it can smooth out. You see? Are we seeing that? Super easy. So you want to start always from the middle, like this. Got a lot of like, I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm like trying to do a good angle so I don't block. Like that. And I just kind of like brush it so it can smooth out. And that's it. Now next, okay. Now that we got this, there's two things that we can do. We can, you know what I'm gonna be using? I'm gonna be using this eyeshadow. The Express Yourself. Or should we do, oh, I want to do this one. This is a cute one. Or Express Yourself. Should we do like this brownish or this pink? This one. This one. I think we need to go with this one because our whole look is like more pinky. This one I love. A little bit goes the other way, but you just want to do a little bit, right? Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy on here. Yeah, I love this one. You see how pretty it looks? This is actually a really cute color. Look how pretty it looks. And then with the blending brush, I'm just gonna bring this all the way to my crease. And I think this is the important thing about like doing your makeup is like make sure that you're blending everything and make it look professional. Like I think that's like for me, it's all about blending. And that's what's gonna make the look smooth. Okay, so now we're gonna do the Charlotte Tilbury, like, oh no. We're gonna do the Laura Mercier, you know what, the rose gold. We're gonna be doing the rose gold. That's one of my favorites to do, and they're so pretty. Okay. Because I want everything like pink. So, and for the lips, I'm gonna start applying the lip. I'm gonna be using the nude color. I like that one. Nude, this one. So that's gonna be the nude color. This is gonna be kind of like the lip liner. I'm actually gonna start applying it right now. And if you are looking for like for this holidays, I think this is such a good good gift. No, the nude color is like literally for everyone. I'm more like a nude person. I have tried the other colors, but this is like my go-to every day. And yeah, I love it. They're really good, especially for the holiday because you know you're in the party, you're drinking, and you just don't want to leave the lipstick ever. Like these are like good ones. Okay, so that's that. Let's do the eyes. Okay, here it is. The twilight. I'm using the rose gold. I'm gonna be using the rose gold on the eyes. And look how pretty this goes. I'm gonna show you here. Can you see? Hold on, let me. There it is. Like. Honestly, this is the best way to apply it. I just apply it and kind of like color my eyelid. That's like the best way. But look how pretty they look. So you just kind of like go like that. They last for such a long time. They're 24 hours. 24 hours. And honestly, they don't dry it out anything crazy. Look how pretty. That's the color rose gold. Okay, so we have the eyebrows, we have everything. What else are we missing? Okay. I think we got it. I think we just mascara and we remove the lip stain. And we got it. Where is Biscuit? Biscuit? Where's Biscuit? Where's your sister? Biscuit? Oh my god, there she is. Sorry, baby. What are you doing, darling? I was like, where is Biscuit? But she's here. She's right here. Okay. And for my top, I have two type of mascaras. One for my top lashes and one for my bottom lashes. And for me, that makes sense because the top lashes are more longer and on the bottom I want more definition. So on the top I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Ribbon. It's more a bigger brush. It's more like a bigger brush, so it's gonna give you volume. When we're looking for mascaras, we need to think as your hair. If you want volume, you need a bigger brush, right? So that's what we're doing here. And the formula, it's becoming one of my favorites. I like my formulas, especially mascaras, to be water resistant, not waterproof. It's the difference. And I like them when they can be removed with warm water. That really help you on the cleansing when you're removing your makeup. It like you add water to your wipe, especially if you're using the like glow wipes by Skin Mantra. We have it actually on flash sale right now. You just add warm water and it's just so easy to remove the mascara. Obviously I use first a cleanse of oil and I apply it all over my face and eyes. The cleanse of oils that I use, they don't burn my eyes. That's something that I always looking for. Because I'm not gonna be spending a night makeup remover and then a face remover. No, my cleanse of oil needs to work with both. And normally the ones that burn my eyes is because they have lots of perfume. And so yeah, I really like the combo that we did on the eyes. It It looks really pretty. And we only use 2 colors. I will show you right now. But do you see them, how the lashes, they're like building it up? They're just, this mascara is just gonna give you like this thick lashes. And I love them. Let me see. I don't know if you can see them now that I removed the filter on TikTok shop. But do you see how, look, it's so, they're so big. And literally you just need to brush it. And this is not because the mascara is all, because I know that after a while I just like, I don't know if the mascara gets better, but this one, since the first time that I try it, oh, it was, she was doing her job. Okay, they're even. Yeah, you just need to make sure that when you're brushing every single lash, it takes time. Like, doing like, for me, what's the easiest is to do like lashes is the faster, because you don't really need to brush like add a lot of mascara. But you know, it is like, it's a lot too. After that, I'm gonna be doing my bottom mascara. And for that, I'm gonna, before I start with that one, I'm actually gonna do something here. I don't like to have this area flat. I like to add them always a contour. So I normally do brown. What's up, Bebe? I don't know if you noticed, but I start from here and I finish here. I never grab it all the way here. So you always want to like blend it all the way up to here, so we can create that definition that it's more open. It's like contouring your eyes instead of your face. You need to think it the same way. I'm using a soft brown color from Kaya. This is number 8 on the chocolate. And if you have any questions, don't be shy and you can ask me. If I don't know the answer, I'm just gonna let you know, hey, I don't know that. Okay, but do you see how beautiful it just like, just make it, it's just so cute. Okay. Hi, Baba. And if you want to make it more smoky, like let's say it's more nighttime. What time? Espérame. Oh my god. Shit. Hold on. I need to be somewhere, but not really. I just need to check in somewhere. Where are we gonna check in? Check in. Okay, here it is. Okay. And yeah, I don't know if you can see how it looks more smooth. Let me get close. You see how you can see an eyeshadow and it's here? So you want to create that's what we want to create. So especially we don't end up like with baby chicken eyes. And you know where you're gonna see the most difference? On pictures. Because when they take a picture, if you don't like, it's just gonna look, your eyes are just gonna look super. Okay. I cannot find my my brown eyeliner. But let's say that you cannot use eyeliner, right? Like let's say that, you know what, I cannot use eyeliner because my eyes are super sensitive and all of that. So that's okay. Just grab a darker color. I will probably grab, we have this one here. So let's grab this one. And we're just gonna add it here. Like that. You see? You see? And that's it. and it's just gonna make it more smoky. I like this technique personally because you get to create this really subtle but elegant look without too much, but yeah, you know. But you need to make sure that when we add in the dark color, we stop around here. We don't want to make it all the way here. Okay? Let me know if you have any question. Okay. And again, on the bottom, I'm going to be using the extended play lash. Now look at the brush of this one. We can see how it's super thinner. So this is going to help us to give you definition. And that's what I'm looking with my bottom mascara. I don't want volume because they're either way, they're going to be flat. I'm more worried about the definition that they can provide. And also on my bottom mascara, I'm always looking, and this is normally a mascara that I use with every of my clients, unless I know they're gonna get married, but I know it's not gonna have fallouts. That's super important for me because there is some formulas that I just don't know why they just transfer under my eyes. It doesn't matter if I apply powder or if I don't. Hold on. Oh gosh, I had some fallouts, so I had to add a little bit of powder just to kind of like clean it up. Okay. What? That's so weird. Okay. Okay, so now let's remove this lips because I think we're ready. We got the look. Okay, you see how easy was that to remove? It's just like, and you can see how it's, and this is the nude color. This is, yeah, it's intense. I'm probably gonna do let me do, ooh, let's do the lip gloss. I like their lip gloss. No, this is not their lip gloss. This is their lip gloss. Their lip gloss is so cute. This is their lip gloss. Look how cute they look. And they are not sticky. You know how some lip gloss, they're just like, okay, so we got the makeup. We got the makeup look. I think we got it. I think I'm gonna do my hair really quick. Let's do it. Because I do wanna, let's see. Hi, baby. You want me to brush you too? Okay. Let's brush her. She's loving it. Let me show you. She's like here, like, yeah. Oh, what happened? Oh, the light there, it just turned off. Okay. Let me get this light then. We need to charge this light. Okay. Are we ready? Let's do the hair really quick. I'm gonna be using our Cosmic Blowout brush by Skin Mantra. You can find it here at TikTok. You can find it on our website. You can find it where else? If you're a pro, you can find it on Salon Centric. If you are here on TikTok shop, you can find it here. And you know what? I'm gonna do I actually just have one left. So I'm gonna do a little flash sale just for you, and I'm just gonna put one on sale, and that's okay. And you will be thinking the last one literally. But I love this one. So this is my go-to brush when I have my hair in between showers to clean my blowout. I like this one because I don't know if you can see that this is the red infrared technology. So basically what it's gonna do is, instead of having the heat from the Teflon, like from the ceramic here, this is gonna emit this heat that it's with radio frequency energy, and it's gonna warm it up, which means we're gonna have less damage, but still we're gonna protect the hair, and the cuticle of the hair it actually gonna close, which is gonna give you more smooth hair. So it does have benefits for using this type of frequency, this infrared technology frequency. It does. Like I can see the difference on my hair and versus just the heated brushes. Now for this one, I will recommend to use a heat protector, kind of like volume here, but I just want you to look at my hair, like how flat it is. And my favorite I forgot the name. My favorite is heat protector. My favorite heat protector, I like to use the Color White Extra Mystical. It does have heat protection. It does. So I like to kind of like, it's because the baby is here and I don't want to spray on her hair. But it is really clean. I mean, it's really, I was looking the other day for the ingredients and it have like a 97 of 100. So it's a green one. And I'm so sorry, the sale is gonna start in a second. That happened for multitasking. Yeah. My assistant, Biscuit, she's learning how to use the computer. She's not there yet, but we're gonna get her there. Right? And we're gonna do a little ponytail because she needs that. She needs a little ponytail. Okay, now that I applied my heat protector, I'm gonna, where's the brush? Brush the hair. Okay. And I honestly sectioned the hair, and because I literally styled it yesterday, but at night, I don't know if that happened to you. I put it on a pony, like on a jungle, and today in the morning I wake up and yeah, this style was gone. So what I like about this one is that you actually wanna leave it so the infrared heat can give it, you know, the heat to the hair. It have actually 5 settings. I'm gonna use the 380. And then after that, I actually love the combo that we did on the eyes. Those, and I'm gonna show you what I did because this is actually really pretty. We only used this one on the color pink, and then we did the Laura Mercier on rose gold, and I have all of that on the shop. This one's, hold on. No. You see how it creates like the same effect as a blowout? Okay, baby, hold on. The baby wants to go on this area. Yeah, there it is. Okay, she's here. Okay, because now I can do the hair more quickly. It's been okay. I'm looking for the. Oh, here it is. I'm like, where is? I need a pinza. Hold on. This is the one that I did on my eyes. So we got the este and este. This is the Laura Mercier rose gold, and this is the Curly Pop Stay Eyeshadow by Sashu. Just two. So I only have those two on my eyelids. That's it. And it's beautiful. So beautiful. And it's just so subtle, and at the same time it just opens your eyes too. I obviously did some smoky eye on the bottom, but on the top, that's all I have. That's it. That's it. Okay, I'm just kind of like cleaning the mess that I have here so I can actually input them. And I actually need to order another bean cream. If you don't like, if you want your makeup to look flawless, the bean cream, I love it as a primer, and I also love it as my, you know, cream, like cream hydrator. But that can't, I must use my bean cream, because otherwise it's just not gonna do it. And it's really simple. You just roll it back. You just kind of like let it sit for like a couple seconds. You can even touch it, but your hair doesn't gonna get that crazy heat. Again, because we're using the infrared technology. It's safer. And not only that, it does give another effect on your hair. I'm telling you. I feel like it's LED for your hair. I mean, we're still working with color therapy here at the end of the day. And it does have really good benefit for the hair. It's gonna close the cuticles. So you're gonna have less open splits, damage, all of that. I thought they won already. And that's why I love it, because after, like, this is my second day of, you know, yesterday I like I wash my hair, I style it with the Dyson, and it was beautiful, right? But today it was like, it woke up like this. We only have one more left. I'm actually need to order more. Oh my god. Isn't that crazy? And one of the reasons that I was looking for this type of modality for the hair, it was because I have long hair and I wanted something bigger, and I see a lot of like 1.5 size, and I'm like, no, 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 no. So I was able to design it to 177. I know it's like, no, that, you know, it's not 2-inch, but it's 177, which it makes a difference when you're going from 150 to 170. And the only difference is like you're gonna have more volume. So I like that, and more soft curls, especially the volume, because that's where I feel all we want to be is on the volume. So what I do too is like I separate this too. Let me show you. Make sure to brush your hair too, because yeah, this is like a brush, but you must have like also, you know. Now I'm gonna put this side on here. I could be using a clipper, but I don't know. I feel like here it is. You see Pelusa? I mean Biscuit. She's so cute. I even do this brush. Here it is. Oh, Bubba. Okay, but do you see how beautiful, like, it's there? And let me know if you remember to also claim the coupons. This is something that it's, and when you're on other people's lives too, this is relevant to TikTok shop. Sometimes, depending on who, like, if they're really good creators, TikTok will give you coupons. So they will reward you with coupons for the people who are following you, like watching you during the live. And that's only exclusive to certain people. So I know I do have like around $200 of coupons, so claim those, because if you don't use it, no one is gonna use it. And that's something that it's good for you, good for me, good for whoever you buy from, because that's money that TikTok is putting. So, you know, just in case, claim those coupons. And when you're in other people's live, if you see the coupon thing, which is right here, claim them. So claim that, and add anything that you like from this live, because that will be relevant for you to use on the coupons too. So how, what do you know how you claim the coupons? Is that what you're asking me? Hi. Okay. Oh, I see. Well, this is a curly iron. This is not a curly iron. This is a brush. So it doesn't supposed to curl you brushes. It's supposed to smooth your hair and create that curl. And it's working. It totally is working. You can see right now how it make that super straight and it remove the frizz. So that's what it does. So, and you don't have to pay anything. You can do whatever you want. I'm just here offering this. No need to be rude, but you are. So, and you know what's funny? This is something that again, you need to know the tool that you're using. This is not gonna give you that tight curl. This is gonna smooth and brush the hair, remove the frizz, which is really important. And depending on how you use it, you can mold it. Like you can create a curl, but it's gonna be soft. It's not gonna be obviously like you will blow dry your hair. When you blow dry your hair, if you do, then you understand how the curls come out. Unless you have like the Dyson, that's another story. But if you're not willing to pay for $70, I'm pretty sure you don't even have the Dyson. So you just need to understand what's what for what. That's it. Okay, there it is. So I like to kind of like divide it on two and start from here. And oh my god, I love it. You can see now how smooth and how the frizz has gone. Now on here, this is where you can kind of like go back and recreate the, like, you know, more volume. But mainly why I love this brush is because it really helps you the infrared technology, and that's one of the benefits of the infrared technology, is that it does gonna help you to smooth the hair and remove the frizz and close that cuticle of your hair. So that's what it does. The hue, let me see. That's so funny. Let's just block him. Okay, there it is. So again, this is not gonna be a curler. This is a heated brush, which is gonna help you to mimic a blowout. It's not meant to use on wet hair. That's super important for you to know. So, and it, because we're using the infrared technology, the worm is not gonna be as the regular heated plates that we normally use or heated brush that we have seen. What I noticed about those brushes and why I no longer use those brushes is because they were really burning my hair, because all, like, everything was here, like everything was heated. They, like, it was literally the like heat. So this is the infrared technology, which is a little bit different. It's completely actually different, and I do love it. Especially because it really leaves your hair smooth. Like, it's crazy. Because you saw my hair when I started doing this, and now it looks super smooth, super. And that's something that I noticed that other brushes wouldn't do, like the regular brushes, is create this smooth. The irons doesn't smooth my hair. They could say that they have irons, but they don't smooth my hair like that infrared does. So another tip that I like to give on how to use this brush, and what I noticed too, is where you want the volume. I don't know if you notice, but let's say here. We want the volume here, right? We just gonna start molding this, and we just don't want to go really fast because, again, the temperature is a little bit different. and the heat is a little bit different, so you kind of want to leave it there for a couple seconds, and you can even touch it. It doesn't gonna burn you. I mean, be mindful, right? It's like cooking. And do you see? Now let's go on this area where you can see how it's a little bit wavy. So let's just kind of like, ay, espérame. Shh. So if you want the curl, you just need to kind of like really start putting the intention here from here. But if you want volume, you just kind of need to leave it like this. Like I will just leave it like that for a couple seconds. And you can see how I just give it just that volume, especially from here. Oh my god. Okay, I think we got it. I love the look. Okay, let me see something. What time is it? Okay, I think I'm gonna hop up from the live. Okay, but I think we got it. Let me know if you want a review of everything we did today. But we still have a minute and 31 seconds for the brush. Again, that's the last one that I have. I'm gonna like, it's the last one. And I love it. It's just one of my favorite. We also had the Leg Glow wipes that we just launched. Those are one of my favorites because if you're looking for something to remove your makeup, but you're tired of like using microfibers, but you also want something that's natural and reusable and is strong, this is it. I actually like the fact that it comes two, and the size, there is a little bit of makeup there, but this is the size, is double layer. You can see the double layer in there, and it's super strong. The material, bamboo cotton, completely natural. You can see, look at that. And it comes with your little bag. There are two of this in this package. Okay, so if you really want to get them and support a small business, you can get it right here, or you can go to a link where you can check them out. They are amazing. They're gonna last you for a long time. Not only that, they're really soft and they're gonna get all the makeup out. That's why I love them. And also, they're not made with microfiber, which I think is really important. For me, that's one of the things that I was looking to make sure that they were not made anything with plastic. So bamboo is a really strong material and natural, but also cotton. It's gonna give us that softness at the same time. And again, it's one of my favorites because they are gonna get everything out. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna actually have to take the babies for a walk. They're ready. But in the meantime, don't forget to check our shop. Also check our skinmantra.shop. We do have new launches. We also have blogs there where I talk about the different frequency of the difference of a bamboo cotton fiber versus a microfiber. They do have a difference. When we're speaking on a frequency level, cotton and bamboo are higher frequency than microfiber. So I talk more in depth about that. And I also have the full blog out where I talk about the fall energy, so go there. Again, thank you so much for being here. My name is Amanda. I'm a licensed esthetician and a professional makeup artist. I've been in the industry for 14 years, and I'm just here teaching you what I know and share that with you so you can become a professional too in your own home. I thank you so much for being here today. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube and Twitch so you can get alert every time that we go live. Also Instagram too. Thank you so much, TikTok. I'm gonna turn you off. Thank you so much. And Twitch, and let me see. Live now. Let's go with Twitch. I just turned off live. The TikTok. Goodness. Who? Oh my God, we have people here. Hi. How's it going? Okay, I'm gonna turn off YouTube. Bye, YouTube. We just